Hey guys, BMAN here. How are you guys doing today? Today, we've got an awesome one for you guys. What we have today is an attachment glitch that I have even just figured out a way to be able to make it so you can equip blocked attachments. So yes, we can now build the X13 pistol with the invisible barrel part with the bullets exposed from Modern Warfare 2 that we haven't been able to build for a long time. Now we can finally build that in Modern Warfare 3. We can also build the MWIII sniper rifle with no scope like you see right here. So in this video I'm going to teach you how to build this no scope MWIII sniper rifle, and I'm going to teach you this new way that I've got to be able to equip blocked attachments and all sorts, guys. So what that means is you're going to be able to build the XR13 that has the invisible barrel that you just seen in the intro, and you're going to be able to also put other stuff on with the MWIIIs, but more so you're going to be able to do what you see right here, which is actually equipped blocked attachments, okay, and fully set up this gun like you see right here. Okay, what you cannot see because of my face cam is actually that this actually also has a stock equipped on it as well. As you see right here, we have the stock equipped, we have impact barrel and a kimbo, and those three combination together is what makes this get the invisible barrel, guys. Okay, so with that said, let's get in and get on to how to do all of this, guys. Step number one is that you need to get down there and help me out, help me help you guys, and smash that like button on this video for me. Share this video with all your friends and leave me an awesome comment, because that helps me and helps me help you guys and helps me put out future content for you guys. With that said, let's get into exactly how this works and how to do this. For this, I'm going to delete these and we're going to start from scratch. So for this, we're going to start out with the MWIII sniper rifle, and then we will get on to how to do the blocked attachments afterwards, okay? So we'll do this in two stages. So we'll start out with the MWIII sniper rifle. So to do the MWIII sniper rifle, we equipped the base MWIII sniper. Don't use variants for this. I've noticed that that affects it. So if you have any trouble, do it with a base weapon, okay? So we have the base MWIIIs equipped. All we do is go into the barrels and we equip the downfall light barrel. Then we save the blueprint. Then straight after saving the blueprint, we go in and we equip the Crown 50 barrel. Then what we do at this point is we take this gun in game. So we take it through and we load into a game. Now what will happen here is when we load into game, that gun will be 100% invisible. It will be fully invisible, and then once we've loaded into game, we see that the gun is fully invisible. We then load out of the game. We can quit that game and come back to the menus, at what stage we need to modify it further. So I will see you when we load into game. Okay, we've loaded into game and we have our sniper rifle here. As you see, it's 100% invisible. At this stage, leave match. Now that we've left match, we've taken it in and had one game of it where it was fully invisible. We can now go along and add some attachments to it. So we're going to add some aim down sight attachments. We want to add the anti-material slug to it to make it one shot gruntier. And why not, we'll add extra, instead of a grip, we will add a laser so that we can see where we're aiming. Now we have the gun set up. Now we can come along and we can add a camo onto it and everything and fully set it up as we want it to be. So we'll go along and we'll add this on, the charm, so you can see the date and everything, so you guys know that this is current. And then we will load into game just like so, and now the gun will no longer be invisible and it will not have a scope on it, guys. We now have the no scope sniper rifle. What we can do at this point is we can come along, come into here, come to gunsmith, and we can actually save this as done. Whatever you want it to save. And it will stay as the invisible, well, the not fully invisible, the visible gun with no scope on it. So this scope that you see on it will not be on it when it loads into game, and now you have it like that forever. You've just saved yourself a blueprint with that. You can even take it into Warzone and use them in Warzone. Now, if you have trouble with it loading into Warzone, just put it in in the pre-game lobby. So when you're in game, before the game starts, is when you edit your loadout, and you'll be able to equip it in there for Warzone. But as you see now, we've got it in game, and we have it with no scope on it, guys. So you can go along and you can play with that sniper with no scope. Simple as, easy as. Now, with this, obviously, after you've done this point, you can go along and we can adjust this more. If you want it with no stock on it, and you want it to look cool with no stock, you can even take the stock off it, and then you have it like this with no stock as well, and all sorts, guys. But that is the sniper rifle. Now, let's get in and show you guys how to do the pistol and other sorts of interesting things, guys. So, we're coming through, and that's our sniper rifle, right? Now, for the pistol. Now, this is where things get a lot more complicated, and I've only just figured this out today, so this is fresh information for you guys. Maybe there's other weapons in the game that we're going to be able to find stuff for and do this with, but maybe there's not. At this stage, I only know for this gun, and hopefully maybe one of you guys will be able to try this stuff out with other block detachments on other weapons. You might get invisible barrels, and you might get all sorts of stuff, guys. If you do, make sure you join my Discord server, link in the description of this video to my Discord server. Come along and let me know, so I can be sure to let the whole community know. With that said, let's get into the XR13's invisible barrel glitch. Now, come into here, again, we're going to need the ability to save one, so if you don't have the ability to save one, make sure you have room, okay? So we'll come in, and then we want to start with the base gun. So I equip the base gun. We come through, and for this, you're going to need a stock equipped. You're going to need to have a Kimbo equipped, but you cannot equip a stock with a Kimbo. And to have a stock, to be able to equip the stock, you need to have an impact point barrel before you can equip the stock. But you cannot equip impact barrel and a Kimbo together. So this one's a triple combination that you need to get around for this. So that's why this one's really complicated, and that's why this is a new method that I've found to be able to get around that. So with that said, get down there if you haven't already, smash that like button for me, and let's get straight into how to do this. So you equip the base X13 auto. Then you come into here and you equip the impact point barrel, okay? Then you go along and you equip this stock right here, XRK dynamic stock. Then, sorry, you cannot see that. So for this, I am going to actually readjust my face cam to right here so that you can see this. So we've just come along, we equipped the impact barrel, then we equipped this XRK dynamic stock, okay? Then after this, all we do is we go along and we save it. Now we come back into the stocks and we equipped a different stock. As you notice, it did not equip that one. The second one that we is equipped is actually a second one that, keep in mind, is in holding, okay? So keep in mind, the second item that you equipped when you're stacking is one that's in holding, and it will be removed without getting removed, okay? This is the key to this. So we now, on this gun, have an impact point, and we have two stocks. Now, from this point, we want to come across, we want to equip a grip, not a grip yet, sorry. We want to come across to the impact point, and we want to equip this barrel. Boom, just like this. It will remove the stocks, but because we had a different stock stacked in the back, it doesn't remove that stock. We have now just got a blocked attachment on our gun. We have a barrel that is on this when it should not be on this without the impact point stock. Barrel, right? So now we have that. Now we're able to go along and equip a Kimbo. But we can't equip Kimbo just yet, because if we equip the Kimbo, we won't be able to get impact point back on there. So to do that, what we need to do is we need to go along, we need to equip a different stock first. We then need to save the gun. Sorry, save it as the same letter. Then we need to go along, and as the second stacking attachment, we need it to be the akimbo, right? Because this one is not the one that displayed. Now, after doing that, we can come into the impact point, and we can equip impact point. It will say that it's removing akimbo, but because akimbo was that second stacked one that doesn't get removed, remember, it won't get removed. So we equipped it on, and as you will see here, we now should have it. If we do it all right, it should come up perfectly just like that. So let's go through and do this properly without me explaining it in a technical way, and we will actually show you how to do this. So I'll go through and we will come in. I will delete that save that we just made, and I'll equip a base X13. Sorry, this can be complicated because it's quite a lot of stuff that you have to do in this. So you equip the base, come in, and then equip impact barrel. Then you want to equip the XRK dynamic stock. Then save the gun. Then go along and equip another stock. Then go along and equip the XRK Sidewinder 6 barrel. That will remove your stock. Then you want to go along and equip a grip that's not akimbo. Then you want to save it with the same letter so it doesn't take up a different slot. Then you want to go along and you want to equip akimbo as your secondary equipped of stocks that should not show. Then you want to come along to your barrels and you want to equip impact point. It will say that it's removing the akimbo, but it will not remove it. You now have akimbo, rare XRK bar stock, and impact point. You now have the gun all set up. You can finish setting it up by putting on a 50-round drum and maybe a laser, and now you have the weapon fully set up. We can go on and we could add on our camos and stuff like that. You can go along and you can save this however you want it to be or whatever now, but you can save this and take it in, and you now have the full gun that is with invisible barrels. So we'll load into game and we'll show you guys that working, 100% working. Now you get that, how that works is what we do is we equip an attachment, then we come in and we save the gun. Then we equipped a secondary attachment. This one is the secondary one. That is the one that we want to be on when we equipped a blocking attachment, right? Then after that, we can go along and do another action that would normally remove this. It will say that it's removing this attachment, but not remove it. Then we have both of them on there. That's how this works. Now, after this, we'll show you that this is working with the XRK is working with the invisible barrel when we load in game. And then I will get on and I'll show you some more things that I'm experimenting with this methods, and we'll see what you guys can give it to you guys to see whether or not you guys can go out there and find something more interesting to bring back to us, guys. But here we go. We load in, and as you see here, here's the guns and here's the XRKs. They are just like this. So we've got the no barrel, and it's really cool. It's just got an exposed battery. Oh, I mean not battery, exposed bullet, and it just looks cool. Some people like this sort of stuff, and well, some people don't. It's not for everybody, but it's just for some people. Some people really like that stuff. Now, with that said, let's get into a bit more for this other stuff here. So what else we've got is this right here, my secret weapon, because as you see right here, it looks completely different than any other weapon normally. If we take the camo off and you take a look at its barrel right there, it's got the barrels, but they're on the outside. Now normally this gun here with this kit here would look like this, right? But mine doesn't look like that. 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 And it doesn't look like that. Mine looks like that. How I done that is I've stacked these two attachments on here, right? But I've stacked them in a way that it worked to create this. If you stack it in the wrong way, you won't get this result. So what I done is we will remove, see, and we had that one. So we've actually had both of these attachments on the same gun, and we just stacked them up, guys. So to do these, I'm actually not going to show you this one because I want to show you guys how to experiment with this a bit more. So I'm going to explain it. The easiest I can do is explain it with this gun right here. So the haymaker, right? You have the haymaker, and normally if you equipped the Jack Maglift kit, you would not be able to equip an ammunition type, right? Well, we can get around that by going like this. We equipped, say, explosives. We save a blueprint of it. Then we come along and we equip Dragon's Breath. And then we come across and we equip the Jack Maglift. Why not do the one with the skin? And now we have Dragon's Breath equipped with the Jack Maglift. Now, unfortunately, guys, this one does not work in game, and we don't actually get Dragon's Breath in working in game on this. But I guess it's just like that X13 and the sniper rifle. We've just got to find the right combinations that do have effects and do work in game. So knowing that, guys, just like this one here, I was able to do that same thing with this one, and we've got the Jack Titan Shadow Kit, but we've got a barrel on this one. And stuff like that, guys. And all sorts of different stuff. You guys might be able to find different cool combinations. So it's really cool, real awesome, and it's just really cool thing that you'll be able to glitch out and play around with. I even tried putting the Jack Purify Flamethrower on the Jack Raven kit's BP50, because with that movement speed and the flames coming out of that would have been awesome. But again, didn't work, guys. So with that said, guys, that's today's video. Get out there, experiment, have fun, and create some cool weapons. Thank you guys for watching my videos, and I'll catch you in the next one. BMAN, out. Make sure you smash that like button on your way out for me.